Chapter 6, Learning How to Be Chosen. By the time my daughter was around 2, my life had settled into a routine built on survival. I was working at Holiday Hair, raising my baby on my own, and doing everything I could to keep moving forward. Her biological father was in jail at the time for unpaid child support to both me and his ex-wife. I didn't feel anger toward him. I felt empty. I had learned how to shut my emotions down in order to function. It was during this season that I met the man who would eventually become my husband. I had seen him before, years earlier, at the technology center where I went for cosmetology. He attended a different high school than I did, so we never really knew each other. I just knew of him. Back then we were both young, passing through the same building, living separate lives. He had always come into Holiday Hair for haircuts. At first, different girls in the salon would cut his hair. We rotated clients, so I only cut his hair occasionally. There was nothing significant about it at the time, just another client, another appointment, another day at work. This one afternoon, I happened to be the one who cut his hair. We talked more than usual, nothing forced, nothing flirtatious, just easy conversation. Before he left, he asked me if I would like to go to the races with him at Jennerstown Speedway. He was on a pit crew, and he invited me to come spend the day there with him. I didn't say yes right away. Dating wasn't something I thought was meant for me anymore. I had a child. I had been left twice by her dad. I had convinced myself that love was something other people got, not something I could trust. But he knew I had a baby, and he didn't hesitate. A few days later, I called him and said yes. That night at the races changed something in me. For the first time in my life, I wasn't just surviving. I was having fun. Real fun. The kind that makes you laugh without guarding yourself. The kind that feels light and unfamiliar when you spent most of your life bracing for impact. And that scared me. He paid for everything, something I wasn't used to at all. I felt cared for, and I didn't know how to receive it. My senses were heightened the entire time. Crowds still overwhelmed me, and I had to constantly read the energy around me, faces, tones, body language, just like I always had. Trauma had trained me to stay alert, even in good moments. But with him, I felt safe. Weekends became something I looked forward to for the first time in my life. I would take my daughter to his parents' house and then meet him at the track. His world was new to me, and yet it felt steady, predictable in a way that didn't feel suffocating. I still needed time alone after those weekends. Crowds drained me, and I had to recharge emotionally. At the time, I didn't understand why. Now I know it was because I spent my childhood learning how to anticipate moods and danger in order to survive. My nervous system didn't know how to rest yet. Our relationship grew. He told me his parents loved me. Not long after he moved in with me. For the first time, I wasn't carrying everything by myself. I went in from 1 income to 2, but more importantly, I went from doing life alone to doing it with somebody who showed up consistently. Then he said something that changed everything. He told me he wanted to adopt my daughter. Her biological father had already left her life. He was in jail. He wasn't present. This man, this kind, steady man, was choosing us, choosing her, and choosing me. I had never felt chosen before. I didn't fully understand it yet, but this season was teaching me something I had never learned as a child, that love could be calm, consistent, and safe, and that was both beautiful and terrifying.